Simon, thank you for joining us.
Pleasure.
What brings you to Global Offshore Wind 2016?
We've been coming to these events for the past few years. Last year we exhibited at this very event. This year we're just having a walk around. Find it very interesting. Mainly it's for networking with other companies. Obviously we bring a few business cards with us.
What developments are you seeing within the industry?
In our particular field, which is electrical engineering, we're involved in basically anything to do with cable substations, so it's terminations of cables, testing of cables, fault location, and the electrical engineering, this provision of SAPs and control function. We're starting now to see the contracts being let in fewer and fewer lots. There's been a big change. I think it's risk mitigation really from the owners, from the generators who are building these projects. What it means for us is partnerships. We were first tier. That worked very, very successfully. We are a little disappointed from our point of view to see us moving down to second tier. But it does move us towards making partnerships, MOUs with companies, developing close relationships to be able to offer the full turnkey solution. We're a very key player in the industry. Our part is very specific, and if we team up with the likes of cable manufacturers or vessel owners, we can provide between us the full service. I think the benefits as well by developing this close relationship, I think we can offer the market a cost saving by working in synergy, and also be able to offer a quality product.
As the industry is rapidly expanding, are you seeing a growing trend in these framework agreements?
Yes, we are. I think at the moment we've about 140 tenders in, most of them being with the likes of vessel owners, cable laying companies, and also cable manufacturers. We do have a few indirect, but that certainly is the way it's going. Obviously from the end of this year onwards, we do see a huge growth in the industry. There's a lot of new wind farms coming online. One of the things we do foresee is a skill shortage, and this is something we're addressing at the moment. I think it's going to be across the board, not just the skills within our own particular company. So we're now planning, making moves to train people for that very thing. We've taken people on in-house as well, on permanent basis, not using agencies or other contractors, and then from that we'll be able to build up a good portfolio of teams to be able to service the industry.
What are your next steps?
Our next steps, well, we've already made our next steps. We've been doing that over the past 18 months. We did see a lull in the industry. There wasn't an awful lot of construction. We could have moved our industry onto, for example, gone onto rail or go onto land. Instead, we decided to consolidate, look to the future, invest in the company, invest in technology, and invest in product development, but also invest in people. I think that's the key factor. So we built training programs. We've already started training guys. We've got initiatives to bring people, for example, even in from the forces with electrical background, to be able to introduce them into this industry and be able to give them off-site training. So we've got our own formal workshop, and then give them on-site training and bring them up to the next level and the voltage levels that are required in the industry.
Exciting times for EDS.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. We're very much looking forward to the next few years. I think it's going to be very challenging. I think we can certainly provide a service to the industry. I think we've got exactly what it takes.
What are your hopes for the industry as all these new projects are being announced?
I think something we've noticed over the past few years, everybody talks about lessons learnt. Unfortunately, we don't see an awful lot of action. We've taken this on in-house. We certainly do actually analyse previous projects and look at what we did well and what we didn't do too well, what actually went wrong in the project. A lot of it is, again, to do with working with other people, working with other companies, and I think the industry needs to look at lessons learned. Certainly, at the beginning of a project, get all the teams together. From that, we can all put our piece of pie into the middle and discuss how we can actually improve that project right at the beginning, rather than getting part way through and finding we've got the same old problems.
What does the future hold?
I think the future is very rosy. As I say, we've a lot of work coming up. I think EDS is definitely going to be a major player in the wind farm industry, offering the turnkey solutions with other companies, either with MOUs or a partnership approach. I think The technology is moving on. I think the industry requires more technology from an organisational point of view, reporting point of view, to be able to streamline and reduce costs. I think it is clear that the industry has to reduce costs. Everybody talks about it. We don't see an awful lot of action at the moment, but it's discussing and integrating and introducing the ways on how we're going to do that.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.